my favorite story time. Under the bed in my secret fort, and I'm gonna read. Hi, oh, ciao, good time, ning hao, konnichiwa, bonjour. Hi, everyone, and make sure you subscribe and be our friend. And thank you for your 5 stars, and thank you for making us the top kids podcast ranked top 1% globally all around the world. Yay! And we're reading The Wonder Kids. The Wonder Kids. Yay! My favorite story. Me too. You ready? Oh, yeah. So, in the small town, by the seashore lived the Wonder Kids. But they weren't Wonder Kids at the beginning. Oh, no. They lived with their mom, and dad, who are the Darlings. Yeah, Walter and Jane Darling has a boy and a girl, Becky and Archer, and their best friend, Trey. Oh, yeah, Trey, so cool. Trey McQueen. Yeah. And then their mean neighbor, Maddie Carmichael, who's always jealous and envious, but loves attention and has to be the winner at everything. Has to be the school president. Has to be the leader of the cheer squad in everything. And so the Jane and Walter Darling took their kids, Becky and Archer, along with their friend Trey, to the beach in the beautiful town of Sunnyvale. And the beach was near Mystic Cove. Ooh, Mystic Cove. Yeah. And that day, something unusual happened. There was a lightning in the sky and a big swooshing sound in the air. And a big giant meteorite broke into pieces and fell into the sand. And Becky and Archer and Trey all found pieces of the meteorite. And they held it in their hands and were building their sandcastle. And it was so pretty. It was a magenta green blue, and it was glowing. And they looked at it, and the rocks seemed to telepathically talk to them. It seemed to read their minds. So they decided to keep the little meteorite fragments, but keep it a secret from their parents. And then, that Maddie Carmichael was watching them and saw them pick up the pieces of the meteorite. And since she wants everything and wants to be involved in everything, she wanted a piece of the meteorite too. What is Becky and Archer and Trey up to, said Maddie Carmichael. They found something, and it's glowing, and they look like they are happy. And I want a piece of that meteorite too. Yeah, I want to bring it to show and tell. And I'll say I found the meteorite fragment. Yeah, and then they can't do show and tell. So she picked a piece of the meteorite fragment too, and it seemed to read her mind. Oh, kids, said Jane Darling, make sure you put your sunscreen on.
Yes, said Walter. Make sure you put your sunblock on. It looks like a real scorcher day.
Sure, Mom, said Becky.
Oh, yeah, Mom, said Archer. Yeah, said Trey.
So it was her best friend. Oh, kids, we're going to be having lunch at Papa's Shake Shack. Snack Shack. Oh, yeah, Grandpa Walter Sr.'s Snack Shack.
Oh, hey, Miss Carmichael, Mrs. Darling, that is so cool, said Trey. I love his vanilla shakes.
Me too, said Archer. He is the best. Oh, Becky, I love his sandwiches. Oh, yeah, yay.
Your dad is so cool.
Oh, he's my uncle. And oh, yeah. And Grandma Gigi. Oh, yeah. Okay, so come on, kids. Let's go soon. And so they went to the snack shack
and saw Grandpa Walter Sr.
Oh, hey, Walter. Hey, Dad. Hello, Jane, said Gigi. Okay, you kids, go in the kids section and have a delicious shake on the house, and I'll make your favorite sandwiches. I know it by heart, Trey. You like tuna on rye. Yeah, your tuna sandwiches are the best. So Trey, Becky, and Archer took out their meteorites and looked at it. This is so cool. Yeah. Oh, this is really cool. We'll have to take it to my friend and have a secret for it and see what it's all about. Oh, yeah. So
They had their sandwiches at the snack shack and then went to Trey's friend, and his parents owned a dry cleaner, and in the very back section of the dry cleaner was a secret room with a door, and there his friend Doodles McNeedles was working in the back.
Hey, we found something really cool. Look at this meteorite rock.
Wow, that's really impressive. It has very special qualities. It looks like it wants to talk. It's trying to talk and communicate to us.
Yeah, I've been feeling like, I keep thinking of Bumblebee, says Becky.
Yeah, said Archer. I keep thinking about a chameleon. Trey said, I'm thinking about a wolf. Well, anyhow, let's go to our treehouse and play. And so that later that day, they were playing in their fort when the rock started communicating to them and said, your first assignment is to stop Professor Doom.
Professor Dooms? Who's he? Said Becky.
I don't know, said Trey.
I don't know, said Archer.
And so then the rock went beep, 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 beep. Your first assignment is in progress. And then zap, 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 pow, 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 bang, bang, bang. They were in the middle of Sunnyvale town and outside of a building.
Hey, we're outside of a building. Yeah, we're outside of this building. And what are we here for? Well, something is here. And Becky said, hey, I think I'm turning into a bumblebee. And Archer said, hey, I'm transforming into something. Beep, 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 beep. A car.
And Trey said, I'm scratching. Whoop, 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 ow. And Trey turned into a wolf. And Archer turned into a chameleon. And Becky turned into a bumblebee.
Hey, I'm a bumblebee. And I have a stinger for a zinger. And she's like, hey, where's Archer? Hey, Trey, do you see Archer?
Nope.
Beep, beep, beep. Here I am, said Archer. And he was a car. Beep, beep, beep. And then he transformed into a building. Archer, where are you? I'm next to the building. I'm just a chameleon. You can't see me because my colors turn and I come into the shape. And the next thing you notice, they saw someone up the roof. Hey, who's that up on the roof? Hello. I'm a cheetah, a cheetah. I'm a cheetah. Get it? I'm going to throw this fiery furball at you guys. Who are you? Who are you, math people? I'm going to get all the answers to the geometry test, the algebra test, and the chemistry test, and I will become the smartest in the world. Yeah! Oh, too late, you fools. I am Professor Dooms, and I will get all the answers because Evil Incorporated will need this for their evil school, and I want my evil students to have genius brains, and they will take over the world building apps and space stations and new genetically modified all kind of things, and we will take over the world with these minds, and we need those tests. Oh, said Becky. Hey, something is telling me to stop him. Me too, said Archer. Me too, said Trey. Wonder Kids, it's time to stop Professor Doom, said the rock. Beep, 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 beep. So Becky, Archer, and Trey, Becky used her bumblebee finger. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Pow, zap, boom, thud, whack, whack, bam, boom, thud. Yeah, said Archer, I'm a chameleon and I can go there and zap those papers right out of you. I got it, said Archer. Hey, where are you? You boy, I can't see you. That's right, said Archer. I'm a chameleon and I can turn into things. And Trey said, I'm a wolf and I have speed. Come on, Archer, said Archer. Trey, hurry up, grab the papers and bring them back. We got to get them back to school and the locker where they're safe. No, said Cheetah. You meddling Wonder Kids are taking those papers and I was going to use them to pass that test. Now I have to study. Well, said Becky, cheaters never prosper. Yes, said Archer. Cheaters never prosper. You have to learn on your own. Yes, said Trey. Learning is great. You might have to study, but it's the only way. That's right, said Wonder Kids. You meddling fool, said Professor Dooms. I will get you if it's the last thing I do. I will have my evil school recruits find out who you are, Bumblebee girl and Chameleon boy and a Wolf boy, and you, cheetah cheater. You will be a new recruit for me at Evil School. Oh, really? Says the cheater. Yay! And then he disappeared. Bam! And Becky, the bumblebee, Archer, the chameleon, and Trey, the wolf, went back to their secret fort, and they transformed back to themselves. Wow, did you see that? I turned into a bumblebee, said Becky. Yeah, said Archer. I turned into a car. So cool. And then I was like a building. Well, you weren't really a building. You just were a chameleon that kind of looked like that. Yeah. And did you see me snatch that paper from that Professor Doom, said Archer. Trey, woo, that was cool. And your speed, Trey, is a wolf. We have to keep this in the sky. This rock is telling us to do things. This rock is high tech. And yeah, so we're going to have to build something so that we can go on the missions. I think it wants us to help do good. So Becky and her brother and Archer Trey turn their rooms into secret transformations. Becky's beautiful vanity dresser with mirror swivels around his secret door for her to get out fast and transform into a bumblebee with a big sting. Archer walks into his closet with a secret drawer for instant transformation to chameleon. And Trey goes into a broom closet with a secret drawer where he transforms into a wolf. And they meet in his parents' dry cleaners in the back store where they have all kind of costumes and leftover things that people just leave so they can go into different disguises. Yeah, and he is fast and has sharp claws. So they first start small, preventing the school bully at the park to steal all the good sandwiches from the kids, and they return the school questions and answers safely back into the vault so that no one would cheat. And that cheater was so angry that she vowed to work with Professor James to find out who these wonder kids and stop them from preventing evil from winning. Oh, yeah. And that day, they went to their mom and dad's baseball game, and they all played baseball and had fun. Come on, kids. Hit that baseball out of the park. Archer, okay, Dad. Oh, pop! And Archer ran to first base and second base and third base and made a slam dunk home run. Yay! said Miss Jane. Oh, Archer, you did so great. Yeah! Clapped his sister Becky. Okay, Trey, you're up next. Knock it out of the park, said Walter. Yeah, said Jane. Oh, hey, I think saving the day is gonna be fun. Hey, the rock needs us for another errand. Just gonna have to wait for me to hit my home run, said Trey. Stay tuned for episode 2 of The Wonder Kids by Herbert, Sneakies, Lady Twizzleton, and Merlin. I hope you enjoyed the show. Woohoo! Make sure to be our friend and subscribe. Hit the 5 stars, download the podcast, and you can see the episode on Storytime Fun in cartoon, and we will be pitching the studio, so let us know which is your favorite story on Enchanting Book Readings, and thank you for being our friend. The end.
Make sure you check out the cartoon episode at YouTube at Storytime Fun. The details are in the summary below.
The end.
Have a great